It's a beautiful but brisk late fall morning here in Ontario, Canada. The temperature as we speak is exactly -1 degrees or -1 Celsius, but I'm sure that the cats are still going to go and do their job. And you know, these guys are working cats, so every day we let them out and they go about their business. It takes them, I don't know, 5 or 10, 15 minutes to get their bearings, and then they go off in their hunting ground for the day. Good morning, my YouTube friends. Thought today I'd tell you the story of our white khaki Campbell ducks. And that's kind of a conundrum or a hyperbole, or I can't remember what the word is. It's when the same word contradicts itself. Khaki Campbell ducks that are white. Of course, khaki Campbell is named after like khaki, like the color, brown, khaki. How could you have white khaki Campbell ducks? Well, this is the story, and I'm going to explain the whole thing, get some of the animals going, and talk you through the legend of the great white khaki Campbell duck of Hidden Spring Farm. Now, I don't know if it's a legend as much as it is a great story, but I like the word legend better. Now, since getting our farm a little over 3 years ago, we've had khaki Campbell ducks. They were supposed to be purebred khaki Campbell ducks. It was the first animal that we got here at the farm, and we've been raising these little guys from ducklings, hatching our own pretty well every year, building up our flock. Just got to get the hose turned on to give them some fresh water. Wait, I see some cats in the garden. Let's go say hi for a minute. Dexter, I see you, buddy. You working hard? Fozzie, you coming out today, bud? Good boy. Good boy, Fozzie. You can't come through the fence, buddy. You don't want to deal with the geese. They're a handful. Mango, I see you, buddy. You're not coming in? Mango, I see you there. There's Maggie down there. Get this on. Here's Molly girl coming to keep me company. Molly, how are ya? You okay? Coming in. The first year of hatching our own ducks, we had a bunch of ducklings. They were khaki Campbell brown, just like normal, because like I said, we were under the impression that we had bought purebred khaki Campbell ducks. There's Dexter over there on the gate, and Maggie's way up there. Look at them climbing up there. Look at them. They're just having a blast, living their best life on our farm. I love it. Pretty much the last. Got this one and this one. These are cauliflower. Look at the little tiny cauliflower in there. Now I'm just gonna give these to the rabbits. And they eat all of this and all the leaves, even if it's a little bit frosty and frozen. And I'll take off some of these leaves and give it to the boy rabbit over here. And then I'll take off a few of these leaves and give it to the nameless rabbit in the barn. Now, going back to just last year, 2 of our khaki Campbell hens were sitting on a huge clutch of, I think, 22 eggs. One hen couldn't even cover it. There was 2 of them sitting like side by side. There's those 2 ducks that are sharing the nest right there, so there must be some eggs under there too. Gotta remember to turn this off or it'll burst. So we had these 2 khaki Campbells sitting on all these eggs, and they actually hatched out on their own 16 ducklings. But these weren't just any old khaki Campbell ducklings. They were miracle ducklings. And I call them miracle ducklings because out of the 16, 14 were light brown, khaki color as normal, but 2 of them were yellow. These 2 guys are a mystery. When I look at them, they look like khaki Campbell ducks. I mean, they don't have brown feet. They have like beige, pinky type feet. They have pink bills. They're yellow color. Pure yellow, like not even close, not even a mix, just pure yellow. So I was like, what happened? See, I told you, the cats, you know, they just capture my attention, and they follow me around sometimes. Here's Dexter. Bloody airplane's flying awfully low. It's ruining my film shoot. You know, I've been waiting to get my lawnmower back so that I could mulch all these leaves. I've been putting it off, and I've been busy with my workshop trying to get that at least mostly done before the actual winter and snow comes. But once I get my mower back from the shop, it should be this week, maybe next week, I'm just going to mulch all this. That's what I usually do. And what makes them even more miracle ducks is that I came in here one morning and there was one of the yellow ducklings stuck in the mud looking like it's dead. And I found one of those yellow khaki Campbell ducks in the muck, covered in muck. I didn't have time to get my phone and film it. I'm more worried about this little guy. I cleaned him up, and he's just, it's like he's not doing well. I don't know what's going on with him. But it wasn't dead. It was hanging on to its life. But guess what? I saved it. I brought this zombie duck back from the dead. I think it was just a little cold and I needed to warm up its core body temperature. And I saved its life, and we brought it back, and it's been pretty healthy ever since, growing up to be an amazing white duck. Hey pigs. How you doing, pigs? You guys okay? Bubby, you taking care of your boys? Piggy. Little fist bump? Nose bump? Hey. Good boy. Good boy. Here you go, boys. Here's some over here, too. You guys okay, too? You okay, Billy? You're okay, right? How about you, little one? You okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Dexter, you gonna hunt the barn for me? Hey, buddy. How are ya? Okay, hunt the barn. Check those holes. Look at the hole right there. There's a mouse in there. He's a good boy, this Dexter. He always comes when I call. He's really a good friend. And he loves to be hugged. Some of the other cats don't love to be hugged, but Dexter, he loves it. Right, buddy? Now the thing that I can't understand, so we got these two white ducks. They grew up to be these two beautiful white ducks. They're the same size as a khaki Campbell. They're the same body shape. It's not like they're Pekin ducks. They're just miracle ducks. It must have just been some generations of recessive genes, and it just turns out to be like a white Campbell duck. Now I do know there are a few different types of Campbell ducks. There's khaki Campbell, which is like the most popular, but there's also white Campbell. I think there's a brown Campbell or a dark Campbell. Maybe the recessive gene of a white Campbell from infinite amount of generations ago somehow came out in these two baby ducklings, and now we got white Campbells mixed in with our khaki Campbell flock. Now what makes the story even more cooler and unique, like a couple of months ago I decided to separate the two white ducks. Now they just so happen to be a male and a female. They're siblings, so you shouldn't really breed siblings too often, but I decided to just do it once to see what happens as an experiment. Would the two white ducks mate and actually hatch out khaki Campbell ducks, you know, the brown color? Or would they just continue to be yellow ducklings, which would turn into be white ducks? So in the incubator we go. 28 to 30 days later, these beautiful yellow ducklings hatched. So it just basically confirmed the theory that these two white ducks hatched out more white ducks. We kept them in a brooder. We raised them up quick. We put them in their own coop. And now they're pretty much the size and ready to move in with the regular duck flock. Tango! Good job. Mango? Come on, buddy. Mango! Here you go, bud. You guys stay there. Fuzzy, you coming in, bud? Fuzzy! Don't let Tango out. Let's go in here. Come on. Fuzzy! Come on, buddy. Good boy. Maggie, you coming down? Here's Chunk. Come on, Chunk. Chunk! I see ya. Coming down? Maggie! Maggie! Come on, guys. Come on, John. You gotta go inside, bud. Maggie! Okay, got all the cats except for Dexter, and we all know he's in the barn. Hopefully he's hunting the mouse that's in there digging that hole. Look how dirty they are. They're bad. It's all this muck because we just use that water, and the water goes everywhere, and I add straw and it just makes a bloody mess. So now we need to get these guys over to the ducky bunkie. This here is the ducky bunkie. This is where our ducks live, spend their nights, especially. In the daytime, we have them free range out in the orchard, but this is the ducky bunkie, and it's the very first animal structure that I built here on the farm. Come on, ducks. Good guys. Way to go. Way to go, guys. You ducks okay? Step one is to get them out of their coop so that I don't have to step in the muck. But the ducks themselves are pretty dirty, but that's okay. They'll get cleaned up once they wash themselves in the buckets of water over there. It's always nice to wrangle ducks. Trying to hold the camera with one hand. Oh, it's cold today. These ducks are so dirty, really dirty. But they're beautiful ducks, very healthy. But they'll just take a couple days probably to clean themselves in the buckets of water. Don't forget, in that coop there's no buckets of water for them to swim in, so they get dirty. There you go, ducks. You're okay. You're okay. And now, out of these 6 white khaki Campbell ducks, I don't know which ones are boys and girls yet because they're still a little young, and you can't tell the difference in the colors because, you know, they're white. But the system I like to use is when I have the ducks out in the orchard, I put new introductions into the ducky bunkie here. Then at the end of the day, when it's getting dark out, all of the other ducks will come in to bed to go into the house at night, and these guys are already in here. And it just makes for a far simpler integration, in my opinion. Here they are, 2 more. You guys are okay. See, even when you look at their bills, it's not brown. It's like almost like a pinky whitey color. Very beautiful. Okay. You guys are okay. You stay here, okay, guys? Stay here. Dexter! Where are ya? Dexter? What are you doing? You're all dusty. Look at him, he's all dusty. Look at his eyes. Dexter's our farm panther. Don't let anybody else out. Okay, guys, good job. So now, all the rest of the duck flock is gonna come into the house here, and those new additions to the flock are just in there. And these ducks aren't going to know what to do. See, the geese are already going into their goose caboose, so that's a good thing. You get all the ducks in for me? Hey, did you get all the ducks in? Okay, the ducks are in. Come on, geese. Tulugana. Tulugana, guys. You too, ducks. Tulugana. Tulugana, guys. Get in there. Thank you. Good job. Good job. I wanted to come in here and check on the hens. See, there's that one hen down there. For whatever reason, she doesn't want to roost. Those guys are all roosting. There's roosting over there. There's more bars available. But this girl down here just doesn't want to roost. Doesn't matter what I do. I think last time somebody suggested I just make a roost bar just like 1 inch off the ground. but not underneath there. Either that or I'll make a little cubby for her. I've checked her feet. I don't see any bumblefoot. I don't see any malformations or deformities, so there should be no reason. I think she just doesn't want to roost. Starting to get dark. At least I got all the cats, so that's cool. Let's just get in the duck house here and check on these white ducklings. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Okay, let's go, dogs. Olive, out. Molly, out. Olive, out. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed this little quick story of these incredible white ducks. At first it was a mystery to me, and then I realized that it just has to be some kind of a genetic anomaly. And I still think it's pretty cool that we have khaki Campbell ducks, but some of them are white. I don't know if I should be calling them white Campbells. I don't even know if there's some kind of a DNA test that they can take to confirm their breed. But I mean, they're ducks. I don't mind having them in the flock. They're pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to put a video up on the screen. If you haven't seen it, this is the video of me saving those two white ducklings. Well, they were yellow at the time, and they turned into zombies. I'll put it up on the screen. If you haven't seen it, it's a really fun story. It's pretty cool. Take a watch. Thanks.